Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Baltimore. Adoree Jackson now to return it. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
No, we changed it.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Willis now. That's caught for the first. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Metcalf's got it, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. That's complete, David Njoku. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. David Njoku, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. Ooh, hit a dangerous spot there, Brock, and he just gets rid of it.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again from their own end zone now. They connect on the deep shot. And he rips off a huge chunk of yardage before finally being brought down. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Lamar. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. Oh, put him in the spin cycle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Laporta with the grab. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Lamar throwing again. Hits his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted it.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Willis. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He finds Laporta. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Ryan Wright on the punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Report!
Jackson to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the wide open downfield. Got it! 35 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Romadudes touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Danny Gray to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that That should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
What is it? You are X. You are X.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down, here's Lamar. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Play action on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
13.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, here's Jones. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Finds Laporta. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here. And again, it's Jackson. Has a man, it's A-Chain. And he'll go down here at the 16. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Jackson now on 3rd. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Metcalf's got it, complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go. Track 60.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Willis to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Let's go now. 19 seconds. 18.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Let's go.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run.
They connect on the deep shot. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Looking to throw, Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing again is Lamar. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
Hey, middle.
Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Throwing with a blitz on the way. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. He's got it on the bootleg. On the move, headed right. Connects with the open man downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 31, he's on the move. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Eagles 35. Cam Little. Eagles to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go ahead. You.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger.
Running left is Robinson. And he's going to be tackled after getting it up to the 28. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.